let's talk to newer artists for a second. First of all, for artists, kingdom artists, creatives who have been doing this for a while, focus. Like lock in. I mean, we're in one of the greatest times in history, right? Where we can reach more people than ever.
Yeah.
But for like new artists, I would say have a kingdom God mission. If you don't want to be superficial, make sure you're doing this with the kingdom mission in mind, not to get likes, not for people to get followers, making it about you. It's literally, and this is the craziest thing to me, bro. When talking about like with social media, right? People will get 500 people who will view their stuff, and they think like that ain't nothing.
That's nothing.
That's nothing. Like I want 1 million, bro. Put 500 people in a room. Think about that. 500 people, right? Resonated with what you're doing, and like you're just like, oh, whatever. Like I need
Chasing numbers.
Not
satisfied. And the thing is, when you're superficial, you're never satisfied. You're always chasing.
Mm-hmm.
But if I know that I'm grounded in what God has me doing, I'm focused on that, I'm not worried about, that's secondary, dude. What's after secondary? Third tertiary?
Thirdary.
Tertiary?
I don't know. Bro.
I don't know. But like, that's not even of course, like, don't get me wrong. I'm to be real, yes. So at some point, I do care about the numbers. You care about the streams. You care about, yes, I'm not going to lie and sit here. You don't look at likes.
Right.
But that's not, I'm not worried about it.
It's not the point.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
It's not the point. And bro, I've been, on a call with one person and seeing how the message of music that I was doing impacted their life. I've been literally in the room with one person or talked to one person who, because of music that I've done, received Jesus as their Lord and Savior. Life was changed. Life was transformed. Bro, what?
Man, early you just reminded me of one person. So early on, when I was performing and I had I was not good. No practice, just going up on stage, getting a mic. And I remember one kid out of probably a room of maybe 50 people, one kid came up to me and was like, man, I like that. Man, what's your name? Just one. And I remember I performed again at this outreach here. I think the church was hosting some event, and one kid came up to me again. And I'm like, one, what's up? Like, I could have got it like, man, how come everybody ain't, you know what I mean?
Right.
Why God? And I was questioning, I'm like, man, God, why do you specifically just send one? And maybe, it's all about the one. It's all about the one.
Jesus will leave the 99 for the one, bruh. And so, yeah, very, very important. Couple things and we'll end the pod here. So get a God mission for new artists. Man, it's some artists, honestly, that's not new artists. You've been an artist for a while and you ain't, you need a God mission. Get a God mission, bro. Yeah. Right?
That's what the kingdom community is all about.
That's what we all about, bro. Yeah. That's it. So new artists should do this. We roll like a little checklist here. There's some checks and balances for a new artist, so you're not getting caught in the trap of being superficial. Number one, get rooted and grounded in a solid local church. Super important.
Super important. And know that God is bringing you to that church. Don't just be hopping around because
that's crazy. That's a whole nother pod in itself.
There's a place for everybody, right? And God has a place for you. So yeah, so
that's good.
Because I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for this church.
Right?
Definitely.
Right. Indeed. Get rooted and grounded in a solid local church. Next thing is be a disciple. Right? Get a spiritual mentor. We got too many long rangers around here, bro.
And the funny part is, as an artist, you're considered to be a leader.
Right.
You're a leader on some level, even if you don't want to be. you are, you know what I mean? Because of
Right.
your position, because you make music. You know, people look, kids, the people who are influenced by you, they're looking to you for something.
Right. And the truth is this is you can't lead if you can't follow.
Say that again. Say that again.
Right.
You have to say that
Like
again.
before you learn how to be a good leader, you got to learn how to be a good follower.
Man, let me tell you
Get
something.
somebody
Can I
to
say that?
disciple
Can I
you.
say the S word? I'm gonna say the S word.
Let's go.
Submission.
Wow.
It is not easy, and it is not for the weak. But if you learn to submit, it'll change your life. It'll change your life.
Next one. Get grounded in the word. And then I made a little note. You can't share what you don't know. We're talking about not being superficial. Actually having some weight on your ministry. Actually know the word. We representing the word, right? Know the word. And the next one is learn what the gospel is. What? Bruh, you a gospel rapper and you don't even know the gospel? What?
Just putting Jesus' name on everything.
Bro, this is crazy. We got gospel rappers today. They're saying that they're
I mean, that's
gospel
kind of hard.
rappers.
That's kind of hard to. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of hard to believe. That's
Yeah.
kind of hard to believe. I mean, I believe it, but I like. How would you know? How would you know? Like,
Well, I think the way you know is because of what people are saying. They're not preaching the gospel. They're not sharing the gospel.
so an
Right?
artist shouldn't be just making music, talking about the king. They should be They should be.
100%. Like, and this is where we talked about a kingdom mission, right? And we could be here another hour on this subject alone. We won't prolong it like that. But when we're talking about a kingdom mission, what is the main kingdom mission, right? Other than the fact, the gospel, the good news, right? That God so loved the world, a sinful world, that he sent his only begotten son, Jesus, right, to live a perfect life so that, and then die on the cross and shed his blood so that sinful man can now trust, believe in him, put their faith in him and be connected back with their creator. Bro, if you don't
If
know
you're not
that,
doing that,
like, what are we doing over here? I had the gift or talent of gospel rap, right? Of rapping to lead people to the kingdom.
the main point. I'm leading them. I got the
Bro,
gifts to lead them to the.
that's it. That's what it's about. I mean, we getting down to the nitty-gritty. No, it's funny. No, I'm just saying it's the main point. And people can say like, well, bro, it's more than just, I know it's more than that. And we have fun in all that stuff. But what I'm saying is let's get back to the weight of what we're doing here and not forget. Learn, new artists, the gospel so we can preach it in our music.